So welcome to the GBPUSD recap video. I promise it won't be most long. Okay. So it's for the yesterday. Yesterday which is basically like 4 of the March. So let's start. Okay. So if we go and look forward, like okay. So daily we are bullish. We are bullish on the daily, and on the 4 hour. Okay, it's kind of like confusing structure because in the 4 hour we have berries here, but okay, let's consider, forget all the price action here. So let's go with this recent price action. In the recent price action we are just bullish. So we are just bullish, and now like we break that high, we came back down. Now the turn is for the price to go up. This is the simple explanation of the uh, recent price action. So, if you zoom in forward, okay, if you zoom in, okay. So this is our recent 1 hour structure. Okay, it was quite confusing. Okay, in here we can see the clear structure. The price break the structure to the high, low, break the structure to the high. Then we are ranging between this 1 hour low and 1 hour high. Okay, so the price first came, reacted at the extreme of the zone, went up, failed to break above, came down, take all the liquidity out, and is going up. So at this point of time, there are two possibilities in the market. First thing is okay, the 1 hour is bullish, right? 1 hour is bullish. So and there is lots of liquidity lying above this point. So the market can definitely take that out. Okay. Take that out. But another thing is like this is bearish. Okay. This area since bullish obviously, so it doesn't matter much. But yeah, the thing is if you look at the higher structure, greater structure on the 4 hour, then we can expect like okay this forwarding and yeah, and we are pulled back to the significant level, and there is a chances that we can get up. So on the 4 also it's kind of significant, on the 1 also it's kind of significant that we can go higher up, right? Because there are this trend line liquidity resting above. So let's go to the 15-minute time frame. So in 15 minute, if you look at here, then okay, so during the Asian session, at this trail line was found during the Asian session trail line. Okay, so at this point of time, the London session of sale started at this point of time. So the London session has started, and this is in trail line. So it's kind of confusing, right? Let me zoom it forward. So it's kind of confusing here because oftentimes what happens is okay. Oftentimes what I have noticed in the market is okay. So if we have this Asian session high, is that okay? So the price will oftentimes like break the sensation high, came down and break this trend line, or the price will do the exact opposite. Like it will come back, break this trend line, then go up and take the sensation high. Okay. So the same thing was observed here. The same thing was observed here as well. The price was this was the sensation high. The price was take the sensation high, then come back and take the trend line. Then there were lots of other examples as well where the price did the exact same. Okay, so here as well, if we look at here as well, this was the essential line, essential trend line, right? Or yeah, this was the essential, no essential trend line was found below that. There was trend line in the other side, right? So there was this trend line found in the essential, and this was like the essential high was here. The price was take the essential high, then come back, take the trend line. So it's kind of like the same, right? If you look at in other places as well, let me find in some other places when the sensation started. So yes, if you look, there's no much, nothing else I can show you. So let me find when the sensation started here. Here is the sensation started, right? So if you look at here, then before the start of the sensation, there was this trend line, right? And there was this sensation high, right? So the price like first take this sensation trend line and went up, take this high before actually moving down. So because of that reason, like in whatever the movement or in whatever the direction the price is heading, the price oftentimes dot dash. So at this point of time, I was looking okay on long side possible because we are definitely targeting the liquidity that is resting above this high, this high, this high, and 1 hour is also bullish, and internal is also bullish because here right the price went up, came down, then can break the stakes high. So internal could also be bullish. But okay, there is this trend line and there is this unmitigated demand zone here and here, which are high probable. So the price could definitely come down here. So at this point of time, longs they could be good. Okay, looking for long from here. Okay, they could be good. Okay, could be good from here. But I want first this trend line to be taken out. So I was basically looking for sell at this point. Okay, so I was basically looking for sell here. But yeah, I didn't get the entry. I think. Let me play the price forward to see whether there was some form of entry or not. Okay. So if you are taking the long from here, then absolutely you can. Okay, this trend line is holding, and there is like 1 hour liquidity about to target the price, and the 1 hour is bullish, and there is lots of liquidity above this point, so you can definitely target that. But I was still at this point, I was looking for long. Okay, because I have seen like lots of time this doesn't hold. So yeah, still at this point, I was looking for long. Short, short, or I mean long. You could have done like this. You could have waited for the price to take this zone out first. Then you could have taken for the long. So let me play it forward. Okay, the price didn't. Like the price went up. So I don't think there was if any kind of long entry on the 5 minute. On the young one also there was no long entry on the price. So the price went up. So still at this point I was looking for short, right? I wasn't looking for long, and that was sad. Okay, because I wasn't looking for long. Okay, this is against the trend, this is against everything, but still I was looking for the short position here, right? So still I was looking for short. Okay, the price went up, went up. Okay. So here, if you look at that, then the price has created kind of like equal high. Okay, so the price has kind of created like this equal high here. So what I want is the price went up, came down, went up, created those equal high. I want those equal high to be taken out, right, first. Then the price to break this low. Then I can look or break this low, or then I can look for something like short from here to target somewhere like here. Or in simple, let me make it much more simple. In simple, the price is from. Okay, sorry, what happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened. So in simple, the price has created this equal high, right? So let's say like this was the last demand zone that caused the price broke the structure high. Take those supply out. So this was the last demand zone that take this all stop above this point out. So I want the price to fail this demand zone. If the price came here and go up, then I won't look for short. But if the price come here, reacted and fail this demand zone, then I'll look for on the retest, I'll look for sell to go out. So that was my point there on this point. So I was looking for the price to fill that zone. So moving forward, okay, the price take much more longer time. Yeah, this wasn't the absolute basic reaction, and the price still went back to the trend line. So, yes, this was perfectly invalid. So, let me play the price forward, much forward, much forward, much forward. Okay, so let me go to the 5 minute to see like what's going on. On the higher time frame, okay, the price is coming back down again. Here you can definitely look for the long, but I wasn't interested in that because I was so ingrained by the idea of that this trend line was to be taken out, so I didn't consider looking for longs here. So again, the price went up. There is this equal high here. So yes, I always say like this equal high I want to be taken out first before looking for any kind of sort. Okay, as I already explained. So this equal high is here. I want this to be taken out. So the price went up. The price hasn't taken this equal high out. It's still not. It's still not. Okay. The price hasn't taken this equal high out. There's lots of liquidity above that zone. A lot of people are selling there. So I want that to be taken out. Okay. And I want that to be taken out. Okay. At this point of time, okay, let me play. At this point of time, this equal high is taken out, and this zone also failed, but it is still back. Okay, So if the price, okay, what was the last reason that caused this breakup structure, that caused this supply zone to fail? Well, this was the last demand zone, right? This was the last demand zone which caused the price to take the liquidity above this equal high, and that was the last demand zone that caused the price to fail the supply zone, which was basically this supply zone failed because of the price of reacting from this demand zone. So I want this demand zone to fail if I have to look for short. Okay, I want this demand zone to fail. So if the price came down, reacted of this demand zone and went up, then definitely like, okay, this demand zone is strong, this supply zone has definitely failed, and I won't look for any kind of short. But instead, if the price does something like the price came here, reacted, went up, but below this, I went up to there, maybe, or there, then came back down, okay, then I can wait on the rate and look for short here, so that this trend line liquidity is taken out. I mean, it may come out to here, I don't know, but at least this trend line is taken out. I want that, so I can target that thing, right? Because this is agent trend line, and it is oftentimes taken out. What I've realized in the past is it is oftentimes taken out. There is this beautiful setup as well, so I'm waiting for this. So let's take the price forward. Okay. So at this point of time, okay, if you look at that, okay, okay, let me replay the price forward. Okay. This is taken out, right? This sub demand zone has failed because the price is wicked below. So definitely it has failed. Now I want to look for short. From where can I look for short? Well, definitely I can. I usually do look for short at the 50% of the zone, which is basically like here. So I'll look for short from like at the 50% of the zone from here. And my stop loss will be like this is GBPUSD. So 2 pips above. So 31, 41, and 51. This is basically like 2 pips above, and my target will be like this trend line. Only this trend line, nothing else, right? So if I'm looking at here, then I will be targeting like only this trend line, nothing much. Yes, yes. So there's 2.41 trade. So a beautiful trade. So let me pay. Okay, we are tagged into the price. The price went a bit up, but that doesn't bother us. Okay. So I want this trend line to be taken out. Okay. Boom. Finished. So that was all. That was a beautiful trade, right? And it oftentimes also okay. So though the market was bullish, the price action was bullish. Okay, there was reasons for the price to there were a lot of reasons for the price to go over this, right? But yeah, the price came back down and it could like take the liquidity below this ascending trend line. Yeah, now the price now after that we can follow the price action. Once this is taken out, now we can follow the price action. So following the price action, okay, there are reasons why the price can go up. So let's look for long. So let's look for the opportunities to take long. So if you look at here, then okay, looking for the option to take long, then okay, this demand zone, okay, this is not mitigated. This demand zone, this one is mitigated already, because it's like once this demand zone was formed, it got mitigated like here, so it's no longer valid. So if I have to look for long, then I can look for long from here, because there are reasons for the price to go up, or I can look from like there's nowhere near that. So yeah, if the price come back down, then I can definitely look for long from here. But the thing is, if the price come here, then I can definitely look for long and go up. But if the price come here, then at this point of time, like there, it will have broken this structure, so it will have been going bearish. So yeah, so sells maybe here, sells from here will also be valuable to look for short. So at this point of time, I was waiting for the price to come here, and this was within the London session. So playing the price forward, the price didn't come that point, and the price broke this as a high. So yeah, we got a 1:2 hour trade. So it was beautiful, and the price didn't come after that. But we were targeting just the SN train line. Now we want the people who are buying at this train line failed. We don't want that, but the market often time does that. And so yeah, we're taking on that, and yes. So and going forward, if we look at here, then Yeah, let me go to the 5 minute and see like the price has broken this structure. Now we want to take, now wait for the opportunity to take long. So this demand zone, this is mitigated kind of, and this is also like now not mitigated, not much mitigated. One is this demand zone that was formed like the price went up, reacted, and boom. So this was one before the breakup structure. So this is valid. And in the demand zone that's valid is basically like okay, and there is this one is the extreme of the zone. So this is also valid, right? And there is also inducement right over here. So this is inducement basically. So price, if the price come here, then a lot of people will be expecting something like this, or other people will be expecting something like this or this. So it will take all the stop loss below this and below this. So this zone is high probability. That doesn't mean that we won't look for long from here. We will, but we'll also be aware that this zone will or may be taken out, and the price may come here to take the liquidity out. So we will just in the back of the mind we'll be aware of that thing. But yeah, that won't play much. Okay. So we are waiting, we are waiting, we are waiting, we are waiting for the price to come back down. The price changed, okay. The price went up, skyrocketed. Yeah. So by this time our session ended. The session actually ended like here. So that was all. This was a beautiful trade for the day. And such kind of trade are often seen. So they are not like they do not provide great hour. Like they are sometimes like 1.5 hour or 1.3 hour, 1 is to 3 hour or 1 is to 2 hour. Not that great. They are high probable and oftentimes they work in the market. But it depends on your entry criteria. Like I may have entered here. If there was entry, I would have failed, but that don't meet my entry criteria here. So you can try this out. You can collect the data and you can open this pair.